Good morning, Bulldogs. This is Bella
and Emily
with your daily dose of RCHS activities and events. What are the toys for?
Taffy's Toy Donation. They're collecting toys for children all ages. Please take your donation to the front office. All of the toys that are donated will be stay in Roy City and help give them to our kids for a great Christmas.
That's awesome. I'm going to Walmart after school to pick up some toys.
Don't forget to get some canned food or instant food mixes while you are there for the NHS Thanksgiving food drive. You can drop off your donation in the front office, and for every 3 items you donate, your name can be entered into a raffle to win a gift card.
I'll be sure to pick up some food too. I might even look at the class rings while I'm there since I signed up for the junior ring ceremony. The class ring ceremony allows the opportunity for your ring to be presented to you by someone in education who has made a difference in your life throughout your school years.
If you want to spread some holiday cheer for this season, RCHS HOSA is making it easy to say thanks with their Thankful Grand fundraiser. Pay $2 to give a fellow student or staff member a goodie bag with a note thanking them for all they do.
Seniors, the deadline for recognition ads in the yearbook is tomorrow, Friday, November 15th. Please share this with your families as it is their chance to design a special space for your childhood photos and well wishes in the yearbook. Don't miss it.
Seniors, there is more, and this one is a graduation requirement. The 25 to 26 FAFSA will be available nationwide December 1st, 2024. If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Salters at mindy.salters@rcisd.org for assistance.
Did you know that we have an elite group of young men meeting here at RCHS? Roy City Men of Honor helps you discover your full potential and builds courage, leadership, character, compassion, and diligence. Weekly meetings are on Tuesday after school.
RCH students are also starting a new club. The Black Student Union will hold their first meeting next week on Monday, November 18th, and will be meeting every other Monday from 3:45 to 4:30 in room CC 306. For more information, message roycityhs.bsu.
Robotics is an RCHS club going strong. Interested but not sure what it's all about? Take a look.
In addition to robotics, other clubs meeting today are RCTV, UIL, Disc Golf, and Game Club. Be sure to check Minga for more details on times and locations.
Today's lunch is chicken quesadilla, Italian or personal cheese pizza, chef salad with cheese, and a fajita wrap.
Attention all current freshmen, sophomore, and juniors. Today is the last day for tennis tryouts after school until 5 p.m. at the tennis courts. You must bring your Q1 grades, current physical and medical history form, and completed your Rank 1 forms.
Soccer tryouts will begin on December 2nd, the Monday after Thanksgiving break at the RCISD Stadium Field. Girls tryouts will be Monday through Wednesday from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Boys tryouts will be Monday through Wednesday from 3:45 p.m. to 5:15 p.m. Please make sure you have completed your online Rank 1 forms and have a current physical. If you are not in the athletic period, you must fill out the Google form on the QR code to try out. If you have any questions, please email Coach Patterson or Coach Greenwald.
Let's check in with Braden for sports.
Shout out to our Lady Bulldog varsity volleyball team for the 3-1 win over Conroe Oak Ridge, clinching the regional semifinal championship for the first time in over 18 years. Lady Bulldogs will take on College Park Friday as they continue their playoff run. During the regional semifinals, senior Patience Gibson passed 1,000 career digs. Congrats to you, Patience. Both varsity girls and varsity boys basketball have a tournament they play today. Lady Bulldogs are competing in the McKinney tournament, and the boys are competing in the Prosper tournament. Go Bulldogs.
Juniors, this is only for you. It's time to think about and choose next year's courses. Counselor Leah Wright has all the details for juniors as they choose their senior year classes. Remember, this is only for juniors.
Hey Bulldogs, welcome to our Counselor Insight video series with Miss Wright. This video is going to be on incoming senior course selections, so our current juniors. So just so you know, we're going to start course selections this month. If you haven't already been called in, you're going to be called in to the counselor's office soon in order to go over what courses you would like to talk about and would like to take next school year. The course selections will be open between now and March 31st. So from March 1st through March 31st, you and your family will have access to view these course selections on Family Access in order to make any requests for changes. That deadline will end March 31st for changes. Okay, so one of the biggest things for us to know is when we are making course selections, especially you guys going into your senior year, the first thing we need to consider is we need to meet our graduation requirements. We need to make sure that we have earned or will be earning next year all 4 credits in English language arts, 4 credits of science, 3 credits of social studies, 4 credits of math, 2 credits of a language other than English, 1 credit of fine arts, 1 credit of physical education, and an additional 7 credit electives in order to meet our 26 credit minimum. Okay. In addition, you also need to make sure that you're earning at least 1 endorsement and completing your CTE program of study. The next part is going to be understanding how you're classified. So when you enroll next year and you see that your Skyward or your badge does not state the grade level that you are in, that is going to be determined by the number of credits you have earned before the school year begins. So just so you understand, in order to be classified as a sophomore, you have to have a minimum of 6.5 credits before the school year begins. Juniors have to have a minimum of 13 credits or more before the school year begins. And seniors, in order to be classified as a senior, you have to start next school year with a minimum of 19 credits on your transcript. For more information on transcripts, check out our video on how to access your transcript. In order to help you make the decision on what classes you might want to take next year, aside from some of your required classes, make sure to check out some of these online resources. They're linked in this slideshow, which you have access to in your grade level counselor Google Classroom. All right, decisions. So when you come to meet and when you're filling out the Google form you'll complete before we meet to let us know your decisions, you need to have already decided and thought about, do I want to take dual credit, AP, or honors classes? Do I want to or qualify for career prep or extended career prep? And do I want dismissals and or student aid positions? Remember, in your senior year, you have to be enrolled in at least a minimum of 5 credits, no matter how many credits you are going into the year with. At least 5 of those 7 courses have to be credit earning, and you have to make sure that you're completing your CTE program of study before dismissals and student aids are considered. So, what are the difference between AP, dual credit, honors? Well, AP is a free high school credit. It's taught by high school staff. It's not on college GPA. So whatever you earn doesn't affect your college GPA. But you do have a possibility to earn college credit based on the AP exam score. For dual credit, keep in mind, it does cost money to participate in the class, just depending on where the class is being offered through. It does impact your college GPA, and the college credit is earned as long as you pass the class. Another thing to note for our dual credit classes is you must have taken TSI in order to be enrolled. Okay, there's math TSI and an ELAR TSI. So if you're interested in dual credit, be checking out those TSI testing dates. And finally, honors is a great way to go if you're interested in just being challenged in order to kind of increase your level of learning. But it does not earn you any opportunities for college credit. However, it's a great way to kind of get you prepared for dual credit or AP courses, or if you're just, planning to go to college and haven't taken any challenging classes yet, it might be a good segue into that for you. So if you're considering career prep, that is a great way to earn some extra credits if you've met all your other graduation requirements. There's 2 different options. You can either take career prep, which is a 2-credit course, which consists of 1 in-person class, and then you would have 7th period off for you to attend work. You have to meet a requirement of at least 10 hours weekly of work in order to participate in that class. The other option is extended career prep. So that's a 3-credit course. You earn 3 credits by attending 1 in-person class, and then you would have 6th and 7th period off campus in order to attend work. For this one, you have to work a minimum of 15 hours. Don't forget that also you have to make sure that you are participating in a legitimate job with a paycheck. Unfortunately, it can't be a cash paying job. So those of you that are going and mowing lawns or doing jobs like that, those are great jobs. But unless it is through an actual company where you're receiving a paycheck and a W-2, then it doesn't qualify for the career prep and extended career prep class. Our next thing to understand, dismissal requirements. I know we all want dismissals if we can get them, but keep in mind there are some restrictions with that. So for our seniors, you can get up to 2 dismissals as long as you're meeting those requirements. So for seniors, you have to have met at least 21 credits before entering senior year in order to get your dismissals granted. Okay, you don't get any credit for these. That's why you have to have at least 21 credits. You have to be able to provide your own transportation. You cannot use the buses because you're not allowed to stay here on campus during your dismissal periods. Okay, so keep in mind as we do course selections, we will note those who are wanting to do dismissals, but it will not be a part of your course selections yet. It will just be noted as an alternate because we will not grant dismissals and add them to your schedules until both parent and student contracts are signed and completed in family access. And those forms will not be available until at least July of next summer. So you'll need to come in mind having an alternate option available for that dismissal. All right, so a few extra classes you might consider taking are our PALS class, where you're getting to work and help other students, our Partners in PEs class, so working with our students with special needs during their PE class, and our student leadership classes. So those are some great little extras that you can do, but they do require applications in order to be able to be kept in that class. Student aid requirements. If you're interested in possibly being a student aid, please keep this in mind. Student aids do not earn credits, okay? You must be a responsible, trustworthy, non-complainer. The aid positions are active. We are going to ask you to do some things, so please keep that in mind. You need to be willing to work if this is something you're interested in doing. The positions are offered through our house office, the attendance office, and the library. Okay, this is also going to be one that we're going to hold off on actually adding to your schedule, however, until the start of next school year. So it will be input as an alternate. So make sure when you come, you have an alternate credit-bearing class that you would like us to put in place in your course selections. And we will note that the student aid is actually what you're asking for. So when we determine the number of aides that have requested the class and the number of positions we have available at the beginning of the next school year, that's when those changes will be made. All right. One very important piece of information are for those students who are possibly at risk for not graduating, meaning you are not close to your minimum credit requirements. You will not have 21 minimum credits, or really between 19 minimum credits before the beginning of next school year, your senior year. This information is for you. Keep in mind that if you enter your senior year with fewer than 19 credits, you will need to participate in some of our credit recovery programs. So that includes taking some classes online through Edmentum, okay? So Edmentum is our online curriculum. It's self-paced, but there is a fee. It is $25 per semester per course that credit recovery is required, and it is offered during the school year. Those classes are taken during what we call a learning lab. So if you are requiring these credit recovery classes in order to meet your graduation requirements, those learning lab classes will take the place of another class period, and you can be placed in up to 3 of those class periods in order to meet those requirements. If you are in a learning lab in order to meet graduation requirements and credit recovery, understand that you do not qualify for dismissals or student aid positions. Finally, after you've looked over all of this information, what I need you guys to do now is I need everybody to scan this QR code and complete this Google form in order to make your course selection preferences for next school year. Once your selections are made, your counselors are going to call you down and we're going to meet with you individually to finalize your course selections. So please be patient with us. We're working on getting to all of you guys. Every single student on this campus is going to be meeting with us, and also including our 8th grade students. We're going to be meeting with them too. So just be patient with us and understanding that we will get to you and all of your selections. But if you fill out this Google form, it's going to help kind of speed the process along. All right, so that's it for course selection information. For more information on things like endorsements and program of study, which is really important, you should probably know these things, just keep your eyes open for the next video in our series explaining more about that and how you can earn those.
Thanks, Miss Wright. Remember, the information is only for juniors, only to select their courses for next year, and no one except juniors need to complete the form.
Now let's end our announcements with a launch from senior Billy Jones.
My name is Billy Jones Jr., and my quote is from Mother Teresa, and it says, "Let us always meet each other with smiles, for the smile is the beginning of love."
Thanks, Billy.
That's all for today.
Don't forget to follow us at RCTV Team News.
And Roy City Stuco at Roy City Stuco.
This has been Emily
And Bella for the
Bulldog
Bulldog Rise. Bye, Bulldogs!